Matthew, congratulations. You've just signed a 3-year contract. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great. Obviously, it was a very tough decision for me. I had a lot to think about, and I'm thankful to Coleraine for giving me the opportunity to have a good time to think about it. I obviously have a good job. I got my degree through university, and I'd made strides in my professional career as an engineer. And it wasn't an easy decision for myself, and I'm glad that the deal's over the line now. Obviously, I'd adjusted well to the part-time football along with full-time work, and that was going really well for me. I was performing well in both jobs. I was really enjoying my career in the construction industry, but the opportunity to become a full-time footballer, especially at a club that has an exciting project ahead, I thought it was the right decision for myself. Plenty of conversations with my girlfriend and my family, and they were very helpful and encouraging, and just told me to not rush into things and really think through all the scenarios of how it could go. And at the end of the day, I've made the decision to go full time, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, he's massive. He's a huge importance to the group. It's one thing that struck me was is when I first came in the door is it's just willingness to work, and I think once you've got that, regardless of talent, his desire and his enthusiasm for the game is really infectious, and he's a teammates player as well. Take away the goals, which were so important. I think the teammates look at him as a player that they really enjoy playing with. They know that he gives everything for the team, and he's a nightmare for defenders to play against. I think you can see that that spell that the club went through last year when things didn't go so great. I think a lot of it was down to Matthew's absence, and I'm absolutely delighted that he's committed to the club, and I think it sets the precedent that this is the direction the club's going. Matthew's really keen and buying into what we're doing here, and hopefully that sort of rings out around the league and around other players that maybe want to come and join.
We finished 6th the last 3 seasons. I missed out in Europe every season, so the 5 teams above us have taken strides towards full time, and some of them are fully full time. So I just think that the next step needed to be full time for Coleraine to really claw back that gap. Well, I had the opportunity to go to England when I was younger, and I wondered would it ever come around again to be a full-time footballer. I've come back to be in the part-time game and sort myself out with a university degree and a good job, as well as playing part-time football, and I'm just delighted that the opportunity has come along in my own country to play full-time football. Yeah, as soon as Dean came in, the whole place just lifted. He got that instant respect from everybody because of his playing career and who he is. He really implemented a good style of play for the team, and we really improved in terms of the structure of the team and set pieces, and really working on how we can beat the opposition. So I think with Dean as head coach and Owen as sporting director, there's enough knowledge and experience there to really take the club forward.
Him and Jamie and myself we've already spent a lot of hours on the training pitch after training. Now they've got that desire to score goals, and I think in those attacking areas, that hunger to always want to score more, and they want the hunger to improve on the training pitch, and that's something that I'll be driving home. But them two are a really good mix and a good blend, and the club's fortunate to have them. But in regards to Matthew, I think his strength is being in the right place at times, and knowing where the ball's going to drop, and that's an individual gift that he really has, and taking away all the coaching and all the preparation that'll go into a game, when the ball's arriving in the box, or he seems to always know where it's going to land, and that's a special gift that he has. There's a lot of good players within the squad. And I think there was a lot of key decisions made in January in regards to recruitment, in regards to players that were turning full time, and there was good foundations and plans in place in regards to the squad. There's certainly a lot of players that we're keen to keep hold of. A lot of players that's done a lot for the club, and a lot of the decisions will come down to the players themselves. We know with the dual jobs, that people have had throughout, and they've got other commitments, and we totally understand that. But we have now given them that opportunity to come and be a full-time footballer. And I think it's about the desire for those that really want to do that and commit to it. They want to buy into what we're doing here, and I think that there is players that's really got the appetite to do that. And hopefully we can add a few more, because I think in regards to last season, we always look to improve, and I think slightly probably disappointed with how last season finished, especially at Seaview, when that last minute injury time goal decided whether we didn't get European football. So that shows you the fine margins, and I think there is room for improvement. We're constantly looking at how we can improve every area in the team, so there's a lot of work going on at the moment to do that.
Yeah, it's vital that the likes of myself, Lyndon, Jimmy McGonigal, the guys that have been here for a while, that we can implement the values and the ethos of the club to the new players and really help the club kick on. I understand the fans will be nervous about the transition from part-time to full-time football for the club, but it's the right step for the club in my opinion, and I think whenever the season starts and you can really see that we're a more structured team and better players, then the fans will really buy into it and the club will only go one direction. One
of the things that, you know, with being able to dedicate your sort of every day to football is we might be able to get to see a bit more of a sexy celebration idea. Do you think that's on the cards, or are you just going to keep it completely vanilla like you normally do?
Oh, I'll just keep it vanilla and playing. Just whatever comes to me at the time.